Breaking news mga kababayan, PRRD, makakalabas sa di umano. Hala ka, Basti Duterte, may pasabog. Nako, eto na. Magugulantang ang palasyo. Pati si Lacson na Tapal King, nagulat dito. Mga kababayan ko, panoorin po natin ang pasabog ni Basti Duterte na mayor ng Davao na ikinagulat ng buong mundo. Ito po mga kababayan ko, panoorin po natin. Nako po, yari kayo dito. Ang susunod na Pangulo ng Pilipinas. Ito na.
Or if you have learned anything or may gusto kayong nakita na gusto nyo ipatuloy, then you can manifest this through votes. Kung may nakita kayo, kasi wala na, because nobody can run for the presidency again. So if we choose another leader for the Philippines, then piliin nyo yung tao na kung saan nyo nakikita yung nakita nyo sa tatay ko.
Mayor, napag-usapan niyo po yung gera?
Hindi naman. Wala naman masyado. Minention ko lang kung ano, kung nakita niya pa sa balita.
May access po siya sa balita?
I do not know. Hindi ko alam kung meron.
O yung gamit natin doon.
Kasi hindi naman natin alam kung pinag-uusapan sa loob or hindi.
What did he say, Mayor?
About what?
Yung tinanong ko kung nabalitaan.
Wala naman siya comment. Sabi niya, magulo yan.
Hindi niyo po napag-usapan yung ano, I believe hindi rin niyo gusto i-monitor yung hearings ng past week.
Yeah.
So hindi na siya pinag-usapan.
It's not allowed inside the detention unit. We're not supposed to talk about the case. Yeah.
But how is he? How is he? Kasi po yung huling, yung closing statement ni Mr. Kaufman revolved around yung visit niya, how the president seems parang prepared to meet his parang will have him now.
I do not know.
Bastille. Grabe.
We do not talk about these things when we're inside the detention unit. We just talk about, like, everyday life and personal things.
The candidacy of your sister, VP Sara, was that
No, I did not mention.
Hindi rin politika.
Hindi namin pinag-usapan. I forgot to mention it.
Sino pong mga kinamusta niya sa pamilya?
Mga apo.
Oo, yung pinaka-namimiss niya.
Gang.
What about the performance of your
Clear.
vice mayor na Apo?
Clear, ma'am. Clear. Oh, wait.
Oo, hindi na.
Teka lang po. Sorry.
Sir, what about the performance of your vice mayor na Apo din niya? Was that
No, just ask about Davao in general. How is it? Sabi ko, wala, it's okay. Relatively, could be better than anywhere else in the Philippines. So, yun.
Sir, what about the Marcos administration, yung feud with your family? Was that also
No, kasi wala eh. Wala na kaming pinag-usapang ganun. All we talked about was the midterm elections and the results of the midterm elections. So that says it all. Parang nandun na yung lahat ng kailangan mong malaman about the Marcos administration because they did not win in Davao and they put so much money invested so much in Davao City. So that says a lot already.
he's not yet looking at the 2028?
Wala kaming pinag-usapan na ganun ngayon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe some other day. But wala, I'm just happy to see him again.
And what was your impression? Pumayat pa?
Of course, lahat naman siguro pag ikaw nilagay sa detention unit, you get depressed, you don't want to eat the food because wala kang gana.
Hindi pa rin siya
I think that's natural for everyone, huh?
Hindi pa rin siya naka-adjust sa food here.
It's not the food, it's the situation that is in.
Sir, what about birthday plans? 81st birthday malapit na. Napag-usapan?
No,
Kayo po, wala po kayong pinaplano for him? Perhaps the whole family gathering here for the 81st
wala.
Birthday.
We don't even celebrate our own birthdays.
Left, sir.
Because of what happened?
No,
Not anymore.
no, because it's just in the family.
It's just a practice.
Yeah.
Ganun lang, sir. Hindi siya parang nakagisnan.
Hindi ko alam eh. Parang ano eh. Wala, I really don't know. We just don't see the need for it. Ako,
Mayor, were you able to talk about the decision of your sister?
wala.
Okay.
Wala.
So, paano ang ano, sir? Parang arrangement with the family? Paano po yung rotation din?
Depende. Ako, ano, less likely na makakasama sa rotation.
Ayan mga kababayan ko, makakalaya si Tatay Digong dito pag si Sara na ang naging Pangulo. Kita nyo naman the next President of the Philippines. Napakaastig. After Sara, pwede na itong si Basti. Mga kababayan. Or the other campaign para kay Basti. Kita nyo naman talagang napakaastig. Tatay Digong ang estilo. Ganyan dapat ang mga magiging Pangulo ng Pilipinas. Hindi yung sasabihin, nako, problema ito. Walang lumilipad na eroplano. Nako, magtipid-tipid tayo. Nako po, problema ito. Ay, nako, ibang-iba talaga si Tatay Digong nung nagkaroon ng crisis dito sa gitnang silangan, lalong-lalo na ng gera ngayon. Si Tatay Digong nun, inutusan ng PAL, inutusan ng Cebu Pacific para ilikas ang mga Pilipino ngayon. Yung ginawa ni BBM, nako, magtago-tago na lang tayo. Problema ito, may lumilipad. Walang lumilipad na eroplano. Problema ang langit. Mga kababayan ko, si Tatay Digong, ramdam mo talagang malasakit eh. Inutusan ng PAL. Inutusan ng Cebu Pacific. Kahit anong mangyari. 'Di ba? Meron na mga land. 'Di ba mga kababayan? Ayun, ngayon, wala. Antay-antay lang ng balita. Ganito. May nabagsakan na ng rocket. Ayun, natege. Anong klaseng sistema ito? Tapos magbabalita ka para kang reporter. Trabaho mo ba bang mag-report? Mabibwisit ka na lang dito, mga kababayan eh. Mamimiss mo talaga yung isang PRRD dito sa ganitong mga problema eh. Yan ang sabi ng mga tao na bibwisit na eh.
Kasi let's say mayor ako ng Davao. Mahirap na matagal ako mawala. Pero, syempre, gusto ko rin makita yung tatay ko.
Mayor, I understand
Kaya sumisingit.
na sabi ni Kitty, hindi na kayo nanood nung confirmation of charges hearing, but how optimistic are you na the charges will not be confirmed against your father?
Optimistic. I do not think I do not see the ICC as I do not know. I cannot be optimistic about the situation since this is a foreign institution and
Kita nyo mga kababayan, naiiyak na yan ako dito. Kita nyo ngayon, mga nangyayari ngayon. Wala man lang sasabihin, ganito, huwag kayong mag-alala. Yung mga naiwan na mga OFW, yung kamag-anak sa Pilipinas, kami nang bahala dito. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Diba dapat ganun ngayon? Bahala na. May problema sa langit. Daming daming missile. Tago-tago na lang. Anak ng patitot.
its own issues. Even the United States sanctioned the ICC, right? They have issues with the United States. So It's hindi ko alam talaga. I do not trust this thing that you call the ICC. Because most of the people that are in there are from developing countries.
Correct.
Wala kang makikita diyan na you know from the EU or whatever, or Western countries. You know, you don't find people there from a West-leaning nations. So they just use this institution to intervene in the domestic affairs of a country. And I do not know how, but that's my theory. Well, let's just leave it at that. But that's my observation. So wala akong pakialam talaga kung anong magiging result nito. All I care about is my gratitude to people who are supporting my father, those who believe in him, and especially the things that he did for the Philippines during his administration. So yung mga naniniwala sa kanya, mas may pakialam ako doon. As far as kung ano mangyayari dito sa ICC na yan, I do not trust that institution. Well, there should have been a proper way of putting him inside the detention unit, and he was supposed to go to the local courts, but none of that was followed. The protocol was not followed. Okay? So, why is he there? So that's the main question. Yun pa lang, kailangan pinag-uusapan na natin. If that institution is truly, you know, for lack of a better term, kung maayos talaga, then they should send him back and follow the usual process. Diba? Kung talagang honorable tong institution na to. Because they know for a fact that this person inside, who seems to be my father, who is my father, kinuha, nilagay sa isang eroplano without going to the local courts, and was sent here in the Netherlands into the detention unit.
Yes, correct.
So, anong asahan ko?
Yes.
So, how can I be optimistic in an institution that cannot follow its own rules?
Yes.
So, Mayor, just to be clear, no member of the family watched the proceedings. Is this intentional?
No, hindi ko naman alam kung nanood sila or hindi. Nalaman ko na nga lang sa inyo na ano eh, na hindi sila nanood.
Okay. So, hindi naman siya sadya. Talagang hindi lang, on your part, hindi.
No, because you know, if you really want an answer from me, it's just the narrative of the left against our narrative.
Yes.
That's it. Sino ba yung mga nandyan? Mga NPA naman yung mga nandyan. Kasi sila yung tinamaan during the time of his administration. And they went around Europe and, you know, playing the victim card. That's it. That's basically it. Oh, that's my narrative. So, it's my word against yours and yours against mine.
And then also, sa proceedings, si Mr. Kaufman, essentially 2 points. One is that it's politically motivated. And second, that there's not enough evidence. Doon sa politically motivated, may mga Marines na lumabas. Tapos he wants to look into the participation of former Senator Trillanes. What do you think?
That's why everything is speculative in this situation. That's why I don't want to listen anymore, because it started, you know, with romanticizing what could just have been
Sa Shopee, only free shipping.
Ayan, mga kababayan ko, nakita nyo naman ang mga pasabog ni Basti Duterte. Bibi Sara lang sa kalam, aangat ang Pilipinas at pagkakatiwalaan muli. Ibabalik ang dangal ng Pilipinas sa 2028. Yung boses ni Mayor Basti, same ng tatay niya, pati the way siya manalita, same na same. Ito yung dugo ni PRRD na halos parehas sumagot sa media. Ayan. Mga kababayan ko, ito, believe din ako dito kay Basti Duterte. Ito yung isa sa mga, nako, Pagdating ng araw, mga kababayan, si Basti Duterte ang nakikita ng taong bayan na susunod na Tatay Digong sa totoo lang. At si Sara, naku po, abangan nyo po ito.
Let's say, a result of the policies that was enforced during the time of his administration. Eh ngayon, I really don't know. I really don't know. It's a complex situation. You have the ICC involved, and you have these people from the Philippines or left-leaning, and you know how these are socialist states. You know, the European Union. So there's so much ambiguity around everything that's happening right now.
Do you think your family should prepare for any eventuality given?
We're always prepared. We're always prepared. Even my father is prepared. Wala kami dito para iiyak lang. You know? It's politics. Most of it is politics.
Kayo po, humihingi ba ng advice sa kanya sa pamumuno sa Davao?
Wala naman.
Hindi siya
No, I just ask him kung may gusto ba siya, you know, if I need to do anything, because maayos naman yung lugar na yan. From his time, it has been improving until sa akin ngayon. So
Sinasabi ni Trillanes, the most dangerous city ang Davao. Si Auntie Claire naman, the worst city in the world na hindi pwedeng mag-invest, hindi pwedeng mamuhunan ng mga negosyante. Yan yung mga paninira nila. Pero sa totoo lang mga kababayan, isa po ang Davao na mala Singapore na sa sobrang peace and order. Talagang yung mga tao sumusunod din sa batas. Ultimo pagtawid at stop and go ng mga stoplight dyan. Yung mga simple ordinances ng syudad ay nasusunod. Kaya yung paninira nila Auntie Claire at nila Trillanes, walang katotohanan ito. O tuloy pa natin.
I do not know. I'm not supposed to be the one that's saying this, because you know, like, we just won the election just recently, and the best. I think you should ask the people how they feel about the governance in Davao City. I'm not the best person to answer the question.
Wala po kayong,
If you want empirical, you know, data, ask the people. Do not ask the politicians, because the politicians will
Tama.
always promote themselves.
pero kayo po walang balak to run for a higher office.
Why would I?
Alam nyo mga kababayan, itong si Basti Duterte, makikita nyo sa kanyang pananalita, parang Tatay Digong, hindi niya ipinagyayabang kung ano yung mga nagagawa niya. Itanong nyo sa mga tao, yun ang maganda dito. 'Di ba? Kasi yung mga politiko, they always promote themselves. We are a good leader, we are the number one, good and good like that. Bibisit na lang kayo mga kababayan ko eh.
Ay, hindi. Tangin nang yan.
28.
Because the politicians will always promote themselves.
Pero kayo po walang balak to run for a higher office.
Why would I? Hindi. Tangin nang yan.
28. Bakit?
Because there was a survey.
Fucking tired and sick of it all. Wala. Okay na yung Davao kung may mahalal tayo na maayos na presidente na talagang, you know, like that will take care of the money of the people. Tapos, you know, it's well allocated, and the national government is somehow decentralized enough that, you know, like the provinces will benefit from it. Then why not? And, you know, I can always work under an administration if ever nandyan pa ako ng panahon na yan, as long as the head of state is of sound mind, not this guy here in Malacanang right now.
Nako po, pinanatan na nun
Do
si
you have a message for your
Baby.
supporters?
My supporters,
Your
I
father's
think,
supporters.
my father's supporters, of course.
CDO Fantastic.
Ayan mga kababayan ko. Nabanata na naman si BBM dito. Nako po. Ito na naman kasi si BBM. Laging lutang. Yung boses si Mayor Basti, the same ng tatay niya. Nako po, the next president. Talaga naman, no? Naniniwala po ako mga kababayan na si Basti after Sara or Pulong Duterte, yan yung mga susunod na good leaders mga kababayan. And once again, this is the Wonders Philippines. I-comment nyo po kung taga-saan po kayo. Mabuhay, Gaspar Beltran ng Cebu City. Mabuhay po kayo. Salamat po sa inyong pagsuporta at sa lahat ng mga kababayan natin na patuloy na tumatangkilik sa ating mga ginagawang content na ito. Mabuhay po. For transparency, for a better democracy. Salamat po.